Zelotes C-18 vertical mouse. So it's time to see what we get in the box. The box is made of cardboard and it says vertical mouse C-18. It says that it has high DPI speed, and on side of the box we'll find information what we are getting in the box and what computers the mouse is gonna work with. In the back we get a bit of a menu telling us what and how the mouse does, and of course a picture of hands showing the difference between using a regular mouse and vertical mouse. So it's high time we got the box open, but I have to get some sharp tool because it's properly sealed. I just have to tell you one little secret. It is the second identical mouse that I bought because it is very cheap and I was very satisfied with the first one. Anyways, this is what we are getting inside. A CD, a manual, wire and the mouse. And I have to admit that I love wired mice because there is no problem with the connectivity and you don't have to remember about the batteries so simply. That's what I like. Okay, let's have a quick look at the information in the back of the box. So as I said before, it is quite nice to have a vertical mouse. If you're used to using a regular mouse, you will find it challenging maybe for 1 or 2 days, but when you get used to it, you'll buy a second one just to have it in case the first one fails. So I've been using this mouse for last, I don't know, 2 maybe even 3 years now. Yeah, I think it's 3 years. I'm very happy with the mouse. You're going to get a bit of software with it, but you don't really have to install it if you don't want to modify what the keys on the mouse do. But I got them modified, and well, again, I am very happy with this very cheap mouse because if you want to get something similar, it is usually much more expensive. So this is a small CD, but you'll be able to get a program on the internet with no problem. And you're gonna get some spur sliders that you'll be able to change after 2 or 3 years of use. So far my mouse is running fine, so there's no need to change them. This is the main body of the mouse. You are going to get 2 main buttons, left and right, and the middle one under the scroll wheel, and this is small DPI changer. So we're going to just get 1 scroll and forward and backward buttons under your thumb. It says 10,000 DPI. Oh yeah. Is it real 10,000 DPI? I don't know. I do use the mouse for work and for gaming from time to time. I'm happy with that. If you're a professional gamer and if you want to buy a mouse for like $5,000, maybe this one is not for you. I like it. Okay, this is not an analog controller, this is just WSAD key, so you can program it to do whatever you want. So for example, I got it programmed to open my computer and to refresh the screen, and refresh and open my computer is the most useful, and I program it to close my windows instead of using F4. And I think more or less that's it. I just programmed 3 keys that I use most often while browsing the internet and just using the computer in general. Okay, just to prove it, this is the old one that I am using. It's not the cleanest mouse in the world, but yes, I do have a spare one in case my favorite mouse will lapse its existence. For the time being, I've noticed that the scroll after like 3 years, maybe it's skipping a bit from time to time, but for the time being, it's a 20 euro I think I paid for the mouse, so probably like $20-25. I'm very happy with it, and the feeling that you have after especially playing games, it's much better to have a vertical mouse than the flat ones. So just advantages, to be honest. Okay, this is just a regular mouse, just to compare it to the vertical mouse. Just have a look. So this is one of my old mice that I did use for a probably number of years as well, but this one is simply superior, and especially the analog thing that is not analog. So the joystick is brilliant. As I told you, I programmed 3 things. So refresh screen, F4 we close the window, and my computer. It's brilliant. Honestly, it is brilliant, especially the joystick that is not analog. But oh, and there's one more very important thing. I don't know if you're aware, but I noticed that the mouse was used in one of the most famous films ever, I think in Matrix 4. But Mr. Neo was using the mouse upside down. I don't know how did they get that into a mainstream film, but it means that Hollywood uses mouse for 20 quid instead of buying the expensive ones. And that was a nice addition to what I have at home. And again, I am extremely happy with a 20 euro mouse that worked on my table for last couple of years, and I was so happy that maybe after a year I got another one, as I told you before, in case the first one fails. So the mouse is made from good quality, probably ABS, and you can access the software online if you are not equipped with the CD, because sometimes, you know, they get missing in on the production line. So the software is still available, you can get it online without any problems, and the installation is quite straightforward, and then you can get into programming the mouse if you want to get the extra keys working for you. So this is what I did, and as already I told you that I just programmed a WSAD replacement on the mouse to do F4 function, refresh, that's F5, and open my computer. That's the main catalog with all the files, yeah? So I would be using them constantly, and it's a big advantage. If you have a mouse that can open the window that you open the most often, if you can refresh, reload, that's brilliant. So installation of the program is quite straightforward, and it usually takes like 20 seconds or something, maybe 1 minute. And this is the main screen of the application, where you can reprogram each and every key in it, and you can even reprogram the lights on the mouse so they can do whatever you tell them to do. You can change the colors so it can fit your computer. If you have like a big expensive computer that you designed yourself, and you have let's say red LEDs on it, and you want your mouse to be red only, no problem. This is how you program the keys. Very simple, very straightforward. You can have pre-programmed shortcuts that you can choose. You can memorize settings for more than one person, as far as I remember. And no, it's a 20 euro mouse, and it performs as if it was like a 100 euro mouse with the software, and it's brilliant. Full stop. That's why I bought a number of them. So as I just told you, you can change the colors of the LEDs on the mouse. You can do more or less whatever you want with the lights, and with the lighting patterns, with blinking and stuff like that. So you should be happy if you're into the lights, so, and the lamps and LEDs. So just to sum up, I'm very happy with the mouse, and I will just show you a quick screenshot of the Matrix 4, I think Matrix 4 movie film video, so you can see that this very mouse was used in this very film. So that's it for today, and as usually subscribe, and that's it for today. See you next time. Bye.